AMP War had me sleep this year. What did they even do? I know they couldn't do the firework thing because it got like they would have got banned. But what did they do this time? The only beef Eminem could not handle, which is crazy. Nothing. Dang.
What if I told you one of the most vicious and savage diss tracks of all?
Durhams has been locked in for 15 months. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin.
Isn't it normal fireworks outside? Hams, I appreciate the resub. I appreciate you locking back in. Hey, Hams, guess what I got? I got 2K 24, so hey, just know. I appreciate the tier 2 sub though. Shout out to you, bro.
All time was not a rap song.
No, wait, that's a tier 2 or is that a prime? No, only tier 2s can use that. No, that's not the original. My fault. I appreciate the prime sub. My fault. Let me hear this though.
Song that teenage girls and moms all around the world loved. Now, the diss was aimed at a rapper, Eminem, who is known to destroy anyone who dares to test him on the mic. But it was
people were saying that Eminem would smoke Kendrick in the diss. I don't think so. Personally,
you'd think
he just getting on that bit rapid fast. Eminem so washed. Facts.
Battle. This isn't a fair fight, right? Wrong. This beef proved to be too much for Marshall Mathers to handle, and today we are going to break down exactly what happened in the only beef that Eminem ever lost. At the 43rd
Your fucking beard is weird.
Eminem performed his hit song Stan alongside Elton John. Mariah Carey was in the crowd watching and was wildly impressed with M's performance. Both Em and Mariah recall that she reached out to Marshall.
He need to retire. He ruined his legacy.
Her on her 9th studio album, Charm Bracelet, even though he is not featured nor credited on the album. M claims that the two dated for several months at this time, whereas Mariah says their relationship
She's so bad.
was professional.
Facts.
In May of 2002, Eminem dropped his iconic album, The Eminem Show, and on the track Superman, he rapped, "What you trying to be? My new wife? What, you Mariah? Fly through twice." Superman featured guest vocals from Dina Ray, a singer who previously collaborated with Eminem on tracks like Come On Everybody and Drugs Ballad.
What kind of name is that? He freaked out.
Superman, Ray claimed that Mariah was originally meant to be on the song.
I'll give you a little fun fact. Mariah was the original vocal on Superman. Whatever happened, happened. I think he was a little upset. He called me, he said, call Dina. So I get flown in. Her vocal was actually...
I actually don't know who Dina is.
Recorded there in the studio on this trip, and that's how Superman came up.
Wait, didn't Eminem also lose against Michael Jackson in disses? Or not disses, but didn't Michael Jackson just buy his whole discography? Or his masters? Mariah the Scientist or Mariah Carey? Well, Mariah Carey like 20 years older than me, so I'm gonna go with Mariah the Scientist. How old is Mariah the Scientist? No disrespect to Thugger. Shout out Sex. Free sex, man. I spelled scientist wrong, but 1997, she is, what's that, 20, what is that, 26? Pre-YSL running through your crib. Bro, chill. She 4 years older than me. That means she... Nah, we wouldn't have been in school at the same time. No, she would have been a senior when I was a freshman in high school.
To take me back.
Ain't Thugger like 30-something?
They honestly don't come across as disses. They come off as Eminem just being upset that things didn't work out with her. And considering the Eminem Show sold 1.3 million copies in its first week, and would
we're talking about
sell
GGs.
27 million
bro,
copies,
YSL not worried about me, bro.
Best-selling albums of all time. Rumors
they trying to get free right now.
Mariah Carey was the woman he was rapping about and presumably dating. Those rumors would be confirmed in a Rolling Stone interview in 2002 when Eminem was asked about them being boyfriend and girlfriend. There's truth to that, but on the whole personal level, I'm not really...
Wait till I tell Thug.
Don't like her as a person.
Bro, you know Juice WRLD's producer or whatever you say. You do not know Young Thug.
Are not true.
Okay, so what was going on between you and Eminem, if anything?
Nothing. Look, I talked to him. I, have spoken to him a few times. Whatever.
I'm slime YSL. Oh yeah, we locking you up. We locking you up, twin. We locking you up.
She doubled down.
We finna get you in that court case.
How about Eminem?
What's happening, Maverick? It's been a long time no see. How you feeling? Well, technically you've been showing other people. You a legend? Oh nah, bro. You say you YSL. You say you slime. Go ahead, start throwing up your gang signs. Hey, don't y'all do the little nose wipe joint? Go ahead, do that since you slime. Yeah, Pauline, we getting you gone, twin.
And you didn't date him at all?
I hung out with him. I spoke to him on the phone.
I've been good. That's good to hear.
With him total of 4 times, and I don't consider that dating somebody.
Then Mariah released Charm Bracelet, and fans suspected
When was my last chat?
Clown
I got
was
you.
dedicated to Eminem when she sung "I Should Have Left It at How You Doing." I should have.
She dropped that. Wait, ain't this song though? Why you so obsessed with me? Ain't that about Eminem too? The last time you typed in here was damn. You was beefing with Kelp, talking about nothing though. The last time you was in here, damn, you be talking a lot. Fuck. May 6th was the last. No, 6/6. What is that? June 6th was the last time you was in here.
I should have never called you back when you pursued me. You should have never intimated we
So it's
were
been like a
lovers,
month.
when you know very well we never even.
What you been doing
touched
all that
each other.
time? Any
Later
character
in the song,
development
she
or?
responded to M's claims on Superman where he said she flew to his house. I gotta break it to you delicately, dummy. Taking my G5 20 minutes wasn't nothing, but I guess you wouldn't know. That's the way I roll. Consequently, now your ego's fully overblown. You don't want the world to know that you're just a puppet.
Do not
show,
do
and the
up
little
arrow
boy
facts
inside
to you
often
saying
sits
that I
at home
read chat
alone
like an
and
iPad
cries,
kid.
cries.
Shut the fuck up.
Remember, Mariah heavily downplayed her involvement with M, saying she simply spoke to him a few times. Flying a private jet to someone just to speak for 20 minutes does seem a little unrealistic, unless you are Taylor Swift, who regularly takes extremely short trips on her private jet. But when you consider
That's crazy.
Mariah Carey achieved Taylor
But they telling us
Swift's
to
global
recycle,
success
boy.
by 1995, it's safe to assume that she was also taking private
You
jets
talking about some
everywhere
maybe.
she went. Mariah continued to take shots at
Realistic
Eminem,
for a guy
while
like
performing
me.
Clown
Fuck up.
at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois in July 2003. A
I
female
was 2 years
dancer
old.
came on stage dressed in a blonde wig and wearing Ben Wallace's Detroit Pistons jersey. Since Eminem is from Detroit and has also been seen wearing this exact jersey, it's
Oh,
clear
they
that she was
dissing.
depicting him as the clown on stage. When the song ended, a giant screen flashed The Marionette Show with the same Eminem Show styled reversed lettering. Mariah grinned, telling the audience, "It's all in fun. We're just having a good time with the show up here."
Ah, she a little
Eminem didn't
troll.
respond, and the beef died out for 2 years. But that's not even close to the end of this feud. But real quick, I want to talk about how I'm always getting annoying spam calls, and I know it's because big companies can't keep our
Pass
data
CC.
safe. Over 5
Pat CC, come on, twin. If you gonna integrate your ad, you gotta do it more sneakily. You ain't do it sneaky this time. He usually get me with the little sneak on some Mr. Beast type, but he ain't do it this time. But if y'all like Patrick CC, you know, protect your info, or.com/PatrickCC
and try your first 2 weeks.
You know,
for
I went
free.
to a party for the first
But
time.
Eminem's
What type of
career was
party?
at an all-time high, so it's likely he didn't respond.
And no, this is not me saying, trying to introduce like Diddy party. No, I'm saying like, was it like a house party? Was it like family party? See, here you go.
Didn't make sense to divert any of his success
Oh,
and
house party?
attention to
My bad.
another artist. Universal
That
Pictures
boy
released
Dame
the
reacts
drama
like a
film 8
iPad
Mile,
kid.
a semi-autobiographical
Bro, the internet needs to go to
portrayal
hell.
of Eminem's early life and his struggles to break into the hip-hop scene. in
How was your
Detroit.
first party
8 Mile
experience?
was a critical and commercial success, earning $242 million worldwide. Eminem also contributed to the soundtrack, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 200, selling over 700,000 copies in its first week. The soundtrack's success can be credited to its lead single, Lose Yourself, which became Eminem's first Billboard Hot 100 #1 single, remaining there for 12
White niggas
consecutive
love this
weeks.
song.
Lose Yourself won the Academy
It was
Award
good. A
for
girl
Best
gave me her
Original
number.
Song,
Maverick got
making it the
W
first
Riz?
hip-hop song to receive the award. It also won the Grammy Award for Best Rap Song and
Maverick
Best
got
Rap
W
Solo
Riz.
Performance. Then in 2004, Eminem released his 5th album, Encore.
She wouldn't have my
Although it
kids,
received
OMG.
the
Maverick
less
got W
favorable reviews from
Riz.
his previous albums,
Why you hitting me with the
Encore
dots?
still went #1
Why
on
are you
Billboard
down to me?
200 and was certified
I don't know,
for
nigga.
triple platinum a month
I don't really
after
ask niggas how they
release. Eminem
how they
was
be
an
around the hoes.
unstoppable force, and it seemed like he was just going to let his success slap Mariah in the face. But then in 2005, she had the biggest comeback of her career. Mariah released We Belong Together, which had the X factor that was missing from Mariah's catalog in the past few years. Critics praised the song's production, Carey's impressive vocal range, and the emotional depth of the lyrics.
This is a song,
We
right?
Belong Together broke chart records in the US and became Mariah's 16th
You know what's funny?
Billboard
What?
Hot 100 #1 single. She then released The Emancipation of Mimi, which became
You know what's crazy? I have
Carey's
not listened to a single Mariah Carey album, but that's how it goes for a lot of R&B and like women artists that's in that genre. I'm at her crib right now. So you at this girl crib watching a DatboiDame stream. I might have to take my Riz comment back. Bro. What's going on here?
selling album in the US since her 1995 album Daydream. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 404,000 copies sold. The Emancipation of Mimi garnered 8 nominations at the 48th Grammy Awards, including for Album of the Year, and she won 3
Nigga
awards,
waited to come to my
including
chat to
Best
flex to be with a girl.
R&B album.
Dude,
Mariah's success bothered
hang out with the woman.
Eminem. Even he admitted it, because after 2 years of silence, he randomly started taking shots at Mariah once again. Eminem was on the 3rd edition of the Anger Management Tour in the summer of 2005.
So I guess Eminem didn't fall off after Marshall Mathers because he still was popping shit. I just guess Marshall Mathers is the only album that I really know.
During one of his performances,
Mariah Carey best song, the Christmas one? Boy, fuck no.
He changed the lyrics of his song Ass Like That to
Mariah Carey, looks so scary, I don't want to see it.
Oh, I know this song.
He then plays a snippet of her 2005 hit song We Belong Together before playing alleged private voicemails and detailing stories of their relationship.
What you said? So you really with a girl right now watching the DatboiDame stream?
Yo, that sounds like Mariah Carey. That's me. Oh, get the f*** out of here, man. Don't tell me she's behind one of these doors. Mariah, I told you to stop following me every motherfucking city we go.
Yes, sir, cause she sleep. Interesting detail. This man, Eminem, is a rat. Why he telling all that? Why he telling all his... Yo, what?
You know what the f*** I'm talking about. I know you got a new wife. Not a new wife, it's the same girl I've been with. I'm trying to make shit better at home. I'm trying to get my family back together. You're f***ing up right now.
This nigga's having a fake conversation with a voicemail or a fake... Like, bro, what? I don't know, bro. Maybe it's because it's like dated. It probably hit home back then, but this white nigga corny. This white nigga corny.
Oh my God,
Now, I'm not sure if these are private voicemails or actually snippets of the original Superman recordings. Because remember,
he was
Dino
Slim Shady?
said that Mariah recorded a Superman demo. And that song has multiple conversational talking
I don't give a fuck.
time, Mariah seemingly ignored Eminem because it wouldn't be worth it for her to give him attention during her career resurgence. But M continued to antagonize her. In 2006, Eminem took things even more personal and spoke about the pair's alleged sexual history on the track Jimmy Crack Corn. Meanwhile, your mind's on us, like mine's on Mariah, and y'all is just like her. You're all effing liars, but I'll just keep effing you like I effed her, right in the ass with KY. Yes, sir. Marshall also
Excuse
appeared on
me?
radio station Shade 45, where he claimed that he and Mariah had a relationship for a good 6-7 months. It didn't work. I wasn't really into what she was into. Our personalities collided. He added, "She's a diva, and I'm a little more regular, I guess." He completed his statement with a quote that convinced Mariah fans that he was just simply a jealous ex. I can never deny her talent. The fact that she
Bruh said
denied
Slim
he ever
Shady
had
and put
something,
every single...
that's
Oh, he
bad.
ain't put my
For
sleep in
Eminem
the
to
mode.
claim that
See,
he
I
wasn't
can't fuck
really
with you.
into her
How
and
do you
that she's
manage
too
to
much
put
of a
every
diva,
sleep... What the... Nigga, this don't look like Eminem. Hell no. You put every sleep emote except mine. Stable. I said stable. Ronaldo, Strauss, Chip, Ween, Mari, Max, Mixed, XQC, and then the regular emoji, and then miss mine. How about you put your... How about you put your shit sleep, boy? What the fuck? That sound a little racist, gang.
While in the
This
same
don't look
breath,
like Eminem, though.
being upset that she denied their fling revealed his insecurities. Basically, every
How
rapper
about
is known
you
for
put...
being a misogynistic,
How about
tough
you
guy
name your
egomaniac.
shit Sleep
And
Boy?
for a
That's what I just
woman
said.
who was more successful than him at that point, to deny he ever had a chance with her, even if it was a lie, crushed him, and he could not let it go. 3 years later, Eminem released the track Bagpipes from Baghdad.
No, you
his
didn't.
2009 album, Relapse. In the song,
Niggas trying to
Eminem
gaslight me
mentioned
and thinking
Carrie
that I need to say the
again,
same thing
rapping,
twice. Got you.
Whatever happened to us? Why did we have to break up? He also added a few lines targeted at Mariah's then husband and actor/rapper Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon better back the F up. I'm not playing.
This and Nick Cannon crazy.
Punk. I mean, I really want you bad. You Nick, you had your fun. I've come to kick you in your sack of junk. Then he later says, Nick,
You worse than Cam. What is that supposed to mean?
Or Eminem fans believed he was just joking, whereas Mariah fans look at him as being genuinely desperate for her attention. Nick Cannon responded to Bagpipes.
Please get with me, Mariah, please.
I felt sorry for him because he must really be stuck in the past. Not only has his music not evolved, but also homeboy is still obsessed with my wife, the same female that wouldn't let him get to second base from 8 years ago. If Nick stopped there, he would have seemed like a respectable husband defending his wife, but as he kept typing, he just kept embarrassing himself. Then I asked myself, should I go find this bitch and whoop his little ass? Most people don't know I'm nice in the ring and have been training in boxing and martial arts.
Nick Cannon, we do not care.
Childish and silly of me to bully this dude. I thought we got past the days where white men could spew vulgar obscenities at our beautiful queens and get away with it. This act of racist bigotry cannot go unnoticed.
Bro, what?
So, Miss Marshall, I'm going to make you wish you never spoke my name and regret the ungodly things you said about my wife. You will now be known as the rapper who lost to corny-ass Nick Cannon. Eminem sarcastically responded to Nick's comments in an interview with Tim Westwood TV.
Nah, I mean, with the song with Bagpipes from Baghdad, there's a line on there that was a little harsh. I said it, you know, it wasn't like, I had no idea that he was going to take it like he took it.
He took it
I had no idea that Nick Cannon was going to start wilding out on me.
Wilded out? I mean, what is his problem?
I don't know. I heard
Nick Cannon.
things he was saying.
I mean, he said
now you put my shit first. I appreciate that.
It's like it's his mission now, he's saying.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
That's how he feels, man.
But look, it is what it is. He's supposed to defend his wife.
Yeah.
I expected him to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's a line I said, it's a song, and what I actually meant to say is I wish them the best.
What?
I didn't get that from the records.
But that's what I meant to say.
Still, Eminem's
hell no.
Mariah's
Niggas song wish them the best. Eminem, you about to see me, little nigga.
Mentioned him publicly since 2003. One could describe his behavior as obsessive. At least that's how Mariah viewed it. And this inspired Mariah to drop one of the most ruthless, cutthroat disses of all time, in the form of a catchy pop anthem called Obsessed.
Hold on, let me see what this clip is. What is this clip? And then the regular emoji, and then miss mine. How about you put your shit sleep, boy? What the fuck? That sounds a little racist, gang. I said this. How about you put your what? Nigga just made me watch a clip, and I said exactly what he said. Don't look like Eminem though. Wasting my time.
While not mentioning anyone specific.
Read it. How about you name your shit Sleep Boy? Let's go back to the clip. And then the regular emoji, and then miss mine. How about you put your name your shit? How about you put your shit Sleep Boy? How about you name your shit Sleep Boy? What the fuck is the difference between those two words? You just used synonyms. I switched one word. Put in name. I'm showing you're slow. I'm knowing you're slow. Niggas is wasting my time.
The song addresses a person who is obsessed with Mariah despite her lack of interest. She sings, "Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I want to know. Lying that you're sexing me when everybody knows."
I changed the word for another synonym, and he says I'm slow. How does that work?
There aren't really any bold claims, damning evidence, or lyrics that are extremely harsh towards Eminem. It's just a sassy, catchy, and fun banger that absolutely dominated popular radio in 2009. The song debuted at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it Carey's highest debut in over a decade. Every girl in the club, soccer mom in a minivan, and don't lie, even the tough guys were singing these lyrics all summer long. To make matters worse,
Pat CC was the tough guy singing this?
She portrays both herself and a bellhop.
She bad? I lie about hitting it too.
Mariah Carey. The stalker follows Mariah around.
Lying on your meat crazy, Tony.
Hoodie and sweatpants, meant to resemble Eminem. At the stalker's home, they have posters of Mariah as well as other pieces of memorabilia everywhere. And this is particularly creative, seeing as M is the same person who made Stan, which resembled a similar obsession with a high-profile musician. This is the highest level of trolling and pettiness I have ever seen in a music video. Obsessed is truly one of the best diss tracks of all time for its simplicity, catchiness, and replay value. Not to mention the layer of truth in the song, and as you can imagine, Eminem was angry, and he needed to respond. Less than 2 weeks after Obsessed dropped, on July 30th, 2009, Eminem retaliated with The
Stand
Warning,
Fire,
a diss track produced by Dr.
decent song.
Dre, where he provides explicit details about his alleged relationship with Carey, including intimate descriptions and references to private conversations. M's anger can be felt in this song from the very beginning as he
You gotta understand, Chicago niggas call everything decent. We call everything decent, bro. Don't take it to heart. That's just what we do. I'm sorry. Shit decent.
the track with, "Only reason I dissed you in the first place is because you denied seeing me. Now I'm pissed off."
You react like
It
an
addressed
iPad
her
kid.
record. "Oh gee, is that supposed to be me in the video with the goatee? Wow, Mariah, I didn't expect you to go balls out. Shut the F up before I put all them phone calls out you made at my house when you was wildin' out before Nick. When you was on my and give you something to smile about. How many times you fly to my house, still trying to count."
Bro, this hip-happity hip-hop rhymes, but he's trash.
And only had sex once. He tries so hard to prove this point by going into extreme detail about how he was terrible in bed and she was grossed out by him. However, Eminem established in the 8 Mile film that he's willing to make fun of himself to weaken the enemy's attack. He also creatively used Mariah's voicemail recordings in this track to almost make it seem like she helped him diss herself on his record.
That's big clear Eminem wigging.
And if it were targeted at any other rapper, it would have surely been enough to bury them. But it was aimed at a female pop icon, and nobody expected her to string together some bars for a response. So it kind of seemed like Eminem
What up,
was just
Uzi?
arguing with
Bro,
him.
I promise if we look at Uzi Laws, the last 3 messages he sent in this bitch is just all yo. Let's look. Yo. 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 Out of the last 5 messages, 3 of them been yo. Should be killing me, bro.
Himself, and it solidified even further to Mariah fans that he looked desperate, because the premise of the entire song is basically that she won't acknowledge that they had a fling. And if you're Eminem, who can get literally any girl in the world, why are you so mad about this one? Mariah never responded.
I swear
to
this
the
nigga
warning.
is trolling my
In
shit.
2010, Eminem told Vibe magazine, "I really don't want to talk about her anymore." He explained, "I don't want to keep beating a dead horse. I'm not even going to comment about it. I'm done with that whole situation. I said what I had to say. I'm done." It's just crazy that Eminem started a decade-long feud with someone mentioning them in multiple songs just because he wanted the world to know they had sex one time. He tried everything he could to provoke Mariah.
That's it?
But every time she
He crying
addressed it,
once,
his
and that's what he
reactions
flexing,
just
boy?
proved her point that he was kind of obsessed with her. And this would have been an embarrassingly abysmal defeat for Eminem if Nick Cannon just shut his mouth. Because every time Nick Cannon spoke, it just made Eminem look better. Nick brought up Eminem multiple times over the
Say on
years.
God, this don't
While
clear
speaking with
Eminem.
Hip Hop DX, he said, "The way that
You got to wait until I'm done
Eminem
recording. I'm
was
not trying to
I
edit
never
that
had an
out.
issue with him. If anything, I've been one of his biggest fans. But when another man
And if it's
crosses
nothing
the line
like
of
you, I swear to
disrespect,
God.
then you got to deal with it. I can't just sit there and allow someone to disrespect my family and think there aren't going to be any repercussions." But there weren't any repercussions. So he did let someone disrespect his family. But he does claim that he went looking for Eminem to fight him.
I was ready for whatever, so I went looking for him. Ooh. I called managers, so I was like, "Look, if you want to get on the phone, and like, I need to come to Detroit. Like, what is it? Like, cause you done disrespected."
We're talking to T.I.
I'm my wife, I'm a man. But one, it got, he said my name. I'm like, "Look, I know I ain't gonna be." I said that I know I'm not gonna be able to out rap you, but I will whoop your ass. And those were the exact words.
A few months after that interview, Fat Joe released Lord Above featuring Eminem. During his verse,
He's
he
wilding
raps,
out.
"I know me and Mariah didn't end on a high note, but that other dude's whipped. That kitty got him neutered. Tried to tell him this chick's a nut job before he got his jewels clipped. Almost got my caboose kicked. Full quit. You're not gonna do shit. I let her chop my balls off too before I lose to you, Nick." Nick entirely misinterpreted the lyrics because he said in an interview that Eminem admitted that he almost got his ass kicked.
With some other stuff about Mariah.
He said he admitted that he was gonna get his. I was gonna whoop his ass. He admitted that. Almost got my ass kicked. Almost.
Oh, so he's talking about you kicking.
Who else was gonna kick his ass?
No, he didn't. Eminem very clearly said, "Almost got my caboose kicked. Full quit. You not gonna do shit.
Nigga didn't read the second line.
On Instagram writing, Fat Joe album is fire, star-studded. He even did some charity work and dug Eminem out his grave. I mean, cave, LOL. Bring your ass to MTV Wild 'N Out to battle like a real legend.
Oh, nah.
Responded days later with a diss track titled The Invitation, where he, once again, wanted Eminem to appear on Wild 'N Out. Now, everyone knew Eminem was never going to go on that
Nick
show.
Cannon dropping
So the next
songs. Who
day,
pick it?
Nick dropped another diss track called Pray For Him. After 2 songs with no response, he dropped a third diss titled Invitation Cancelled, where he brought up some old racist raps that Eminem made when he was a teenager. All of these diss tracks were horrible. They're not even worth talking about, and literally nobody thought Nick Cannon actually had some good shit to say. And regarding Nick Cannon's raps,
bro, this man Pat CC said the diss track is so bad, he actually swore. Pat C don't be swearing unless he quoted some shit. He said these shits are not worth listening to.
Why so passionate about it? Like what the hell's going on? Bro, look, you suck, bro. You suck, bro. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. Like, there's never a moment where you said something and we was like, ooh, bars.
He even got 50 Cent trolling him.
You've made my gardener so jealous. Somehow Mariah Carey's ex-husband managed to be so cringe
Play Nick Cannon on Oxy Walking
that it made Eminem
Fake
fans
crash.
rationalize him as the winner of the feud. But in reality, Eminem and Mariah had a fling, then she brushed him off like just another random dude she was moderately interested in, and his ego was crushed for a decade. And she made the better song.
Damn, he's shitty, bro.